I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. And we have the wonderful Marble here. Hi.
Hi, hello.
Hey,
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for coming on. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
All right. Hi, hello. I am Miracle Marble. Just Marble is fine. I use its pronouns. I am a multi-character VTuber and variety streamer. I'm mostly known for playing cozy games, horror games, RPGs, rhythm games, and I plan to record visual novel content on my YouTube channel and upload that eventually. If I keep saying it, it will be true. I'm also presently, as of November 19th, 2025, on hiatus from streaming activities, but I'm just looking for other avenues to pursue as far as VTubing goes. Like I'm gonna expand my horizons a little bit because I'm very burnt out.
Yeah, but you're also extremely creative.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, there's no doubting about that. I mean, we're gonna have links in the description, folks, that I'm just gonna leave you to explore because you've got to find out what Marble's all about here. But really, I can imagine you thinking that you are even confined by what's going on right now with VTubing. That you really do want to seek other ways to do this.
Yeah.
Are you kind of a restless creative soul?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I like to consider myself an ideas person where like I'm very good at coming up with ideas. I'm very good with coming up with concepts. I'm literally making a different mood board every day basically. But as for like whether or not those ideas ever see fruition, it's kind of like a 50-50. Like I would love to be the kind of person where I can just like freely give other people like quick and easy VTuber like concepts and like designs.
Yeah.
But burnout is certainly stopping me from that.
Well, it's it's unfortunate to see sometimes the most creative people also run either full blast or not at all. And that's I don't know what does that. I am not a doctor, and I'm certainly not paid to be one on any medium. But it certainly seems like that a lot of the folks who are really creative spend so much of their brain power on coming up with the idea, and then it's like, I'm done, and then here's another idea.
Yeah. No, that's literally how it is. It's like it's kind of why I ended up becoming a multi-character VTuber.
Yeah.
In the end anyway, because like for a while I was sticking with my passion project persona. Like they're still around. I love them. I can't give them up. But I was like, okay, I'm investing so much creative energy into this. This also just needs to be on the back burner for a little bit. I need this to be in the oven for longer before I'm like, okay, let's bring them back.
a good cook, but there's always needs to be a little bit more cooking done.
Yeah.
And what you need is like a bigger oven.
Oh, for sure. I need like an industrial oven at this rate.
A range with a lot more plates to put on. That sort of thing.
Exactly. I need one of those like big griddles.
Yes.
That you'd see in like fast food kitchens.
Oh, absolutely. The best ones though seem to be the ones at the out of the way diners that
Oh yeah.
If you're coming in for like lunch and dinner, you've got the same stuff that was there on breakfast.
Oh yeah.
You taste everybody's breakfast by the time you get to dinner, but it's still better. Neither here nor there. But for you, have you always been that type of person though? Have you been somebody who likes to launch a lot of different things, and then by the time you're ready to do something about it, you're launching something else?
I would say so, yeah. Like I have a like long documented history of just like world building things, like coming up with like concepts, coming up with like characters, and like once something new pops into my brain, it's like, ooh, new thing. Go do that new thing. Um and like it's not very conducive to like what I want to accomplish, because like I do want to like do something and stick with it.
Yeah.
It's just like I like coming up with ideas. I love the process of fleshing out an idea. I love coming up with concepts. I love world building. I play D&D, right?
Right.
And like I want a DM. I do. It's just like I get so like I throw myself into the world building aspect of like trying to make a setting
Yeah.
that I just don't get to play D&D. Um
It's like here, I'm making this. I'm still making it. I'm still making it 2 years later. I'm not done
yeah,
yet.
pretty much.
I have a whole new idea. I got to start over again.
Yeah, basically.
All right. So are you a writer as well?
I want to be.
Oh boy. I can tell that there's a bunch of things bouncing around up there that need to be put to paper that
yeah. I'm awful when it comes to like actually putting things to paper.
Yeah.
That aren't just like scrawled notes on like a cork board with like red strings, like
Yes. Attached and unreadable dates and times put on it.
exactly. Like there's a method to the madness, but man, you wouldn't be able to process it.
There's more madness than method.
Exactly.
That's the way there's just so actually starting to do it is almost like ending it in a way, because now you feel like you're starting to be done with it, and I don't want to be done with it.
Exactly. Like I love the process of things. Like when it comes to video games, I have a harder time getting myself into playing games with a definitive ending. And as opposed to games that I can just like pick up whenever I want to, and I don't need to worry about it ending anytime soon.
Yeah. Like what type of game?
So I like playing like the farming sims.
Yeah.
Like I guess the Stardew likes, quote unquote.
Right.
I'm not the biggest fan of Stardew itself. This is an opinion that would probably piss off a lot of people, but I kind of hate Stardew. But I've been having a lot of fun with Fields of Mysteria, and Fields of Mysteria is always receiving updates, and there's like no quote unquote end point, and that's what I love.
Yeah.
When it comes to games like that, I also really love MMOs. Like the only time an MMO ends is, EOL, end of life.
Yeah.
And for most successful MMOs, that usually won't come for a while.
Oh. Yeah, if you're doing it right, but then there's some games like RimWorld.
Yeah.
And that
I've been meaning to pick that one up.
I look at it and I go, boy, that sounds like a lot of fun, and it would absolutely frustrate me no end, and I'm already frustrated with a lot of the things. Because when you die, you die.
Yeah.
And all you've done is
But like that's the fun of it. Like I love roguelikes also.
Yeah.
And like any game that has like a roguelike element, I'm there.
Yeah, I have a game called Luck Be a Landlord. It is on my phone. And if I'm out in public and there is a pause in the person saying a word in between syllables, I will play that game.
You're real for that. There's one on my phone that I've been playing a lot. It's called Food Sizzler, I think. I don't remember.
Oh.
But it's like one of those like match 3 games, but like you're like there's more of a puzzle element in that like you have limited spaces.
Yep.
And like when I'm like not doing anything, I'll just idly open my phone and start playing that, even though it pisses me off.
Yes, exactly. And I'm like, oh, I know I'm not going to be able to do this. And then, okay, well.
I'm going to get stuck and I'm going to have to watch like 5 more billion ads.
Yes. Well, luckily luckily, this I paid for the game, so I don't have to do the ad stuff.
Hmm.
But it will take you. I've even gotten to the point where I took pictures and sent it to the developer of the game, the man who made the game, because
Hmm.
in an early build, I was able to get a build where the numbers were going completely across the top of the screen, off the screen, as far as
Hmm.
money was going. There's so many multipliers and stuff you couldn't even see the numbers as they were going by, and they said it was the most cursed thing they'd ever seen. And they changed the game. They gave you a chance to put those E numbers up there instead of 8 sesquipintillions or whatever I had up there. Um,
Hmm.
but it's still a lot of fun, and
Hmm.
there's just something about it because the second time you play is going to be different. Third time's going to be
Yeah.
different. And
Like,
that sounds like something that's right up your alley.
oh yeah, for sure. Like I don't like when things end.
Yeah. Yeah.
um like I like on one hand I feel satisfied with the ending, but on the other hand, man, I can't go back to this because I'm just going to know what happens and know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it kind of takes the fun out of it.
Yeah.
Which is like which is kind of why I don't stream visual novels and instead want to make like YouTube videos about them and not necessarily like gameplay videos.
Right.
Like I really love video essays, right?
Right.
I
Yeah, that's fine. But
I want to get into making video essays.
good.
And I want to make them about visual novels, which is like there's a few big YouTubers that well quote unquote big in the niche that I'm in on YouTube.
Mhm.
That already do that, but like I want to be there.
Well,
I want to do it too.
there's
I
a
I
lot
think
of
it would be fun.
there's a lot of people that play baseball too, but they play it in different ways. There's a lot of people who do interviews and
Hmm.
they interview in different ways. So yours
Yeah.
your way is going to be different than theirs.
Hmm.
No matter how you do it. Now, it's there's quite a juxtaposition there between what you talk about enjoying playing in visual novels, which definitely usually only have one ending.
Well,
The
they
game,
usually have multiple, depending. Like the ones
yeah.
that I play, I tend to play like otomes,
Mm,
or like just I don't want to say like choose your own adventure style, but like kind of.
mm,
But like as long as there's like some aspect of replayability, I'm generally drawn to a visual novel.
yeah,
But that isn't to say I don't enjoy visual novels that have just the one ending. It's the journey of like getting to that one ending that is fascinating and fun.
yeah,
But at the same time, like if I know like how to get there, it's like I can't come back to it after I've explored every avenue,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like
So do you want to?
which is why I think it's like it would be a lot of fun to make videos on that, like
Yeah,
doing like a like post-mortem, I guess, of my
yeah.
playthrough.
Well, do you want to 100% them, or do you want to just get to the finish?
I like 100%ing things.
Mm, okay, well, that makes a difference. I mean, there are some games that kind of shoehorn you down, down a certain corridor to a finish, but you can do different things along the way. Now,
Hmm.
what would you think about like a Doki Doki Literature Club?
Like see the thing with that one,
Hmm.
right, is the like choices you make to get to the ending.
Hmm.
There's no variation, pretty
Right,
much.
right,
And that's like I appreciate Doki Doki Literature Club for what it is. It kind of really put like visual novels or at least visual novel parodies,
yeah,
which that's a genre that I'm not as fond of
yeah,
because like I like art that is authentic and wants to be engaged with as art rather than things that are made for jokes.
yeah,
Um and Doki Doki Literature Club, I do want to say I think is authentic enough, but at the same time it's just like it's very clear to me that this wasn't meant to be a dating sim the way that
Oh no.
other developers would want it to be a dating sim, right?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
I would hope
I
not.
appreciate the story it's trying to tell.
Yeah.
I think like the things that it does with its medium, which is Renpai,
Mm.
are very like fun and interesting. Like it led to a lot of experimentation with other like visual novels that I've seen from other developers.
Yeah.
And that much I can appreciate from it.
Yeah.
Doki Doki Literature Club, it as it like on its own though, I can take or leave it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, you're going to get that ending pretty
Yeah.
much no matter what you do. You can do it different ways, but the ending is still going to be pretty much the same. Now it's creepy
Yeah.
and freaky and weird, but it's still gonna. It's, it may give you nightmares, but you're going to get there. But at the end,
I mean, not me.
yeah,
I have a pretty high horror tolerance.
yeah, then you're a better person than I when it comes to that because I can think about horror and scare myself really really good.
Understandable.
So I'm going to throw out another game for you, Danganronpa.
Okay, so I have a funny history with Danganronpa. I've
Okay.
never actually played it myself, is the
Uh-huh.
thing.
Yeah.
But when I was in middle school, I used to be really into this webcomic called Homestuck.
Yes.
And at the time when it was popular and Danganronpa was starting to get popular and the game Off was starting to get popular,
Mhm.
when Homestuck took its big hiatus, like its first big one,
Mhm.
the fandom was kind of diverging into either getting into Off and other RPG Maker games
Right.
or Danganronpa. And I got into Danganronpa. That's not to say that I didn't get into RPG Maker games. I've always been into those.
Right. Right.
Off never like tickled my fancy personally, but like I appreciate it for what it is.
Right.
But so I've been a long time, I don't want to say fan at this point because I don't think that's what I am. I don't like Danganronpa. At one point I did,
Yeah.
but I would say I have a fascination with it.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you can appreciate something for what it's done or trying to do.
Yeah.
And watching people play because that's one of those games. To me, I watch people play it and I don't want to play it because
Yeah.
I know how it's going to go. So that doesn't really help that much now. But
Like it's more fun to watch people play it than it is to play myself.
exactly. Like rugby. I don't want.
Yeah.
I
Any sport really for
Yeah.
me, and even then I don't
yeah, it's
enjoy watching most sports.
yeah. I you can smash each other. Fine. I don't want to get smashed.
Yeah, I I have glass bones and paper skin, etc., etc.
Yes. Well, you have that. I have no skill, so it would work out perfectly. And I'm slower. I actually am. I'm so slow. They called me the reverse black hole. That's how slow. Time speeds up around me rather than slows down. But the man, I just really hurt myself with that one. That hurt. Ouch. uh, anyway, with these types of games, they're fun to watch other people go through. But I don't. And after watching somebody go to the finish and realizing you're going to go to that finish if you keep going in the game anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, those would almost be better as just animes.
In a sense, some of them would be, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can appreciate them for being a playable medium rather than a watchable medium.
Mm.
Like, they have audiences for their gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
And that much I can appreciate. It's just like, I don't know. The way my brain is wired, I need constant stimulation.
Right.
And once something is done, I don't lose interest. It's just I want more.
Yeah. So you would be fine with a game. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but if you had a game that would continually update itself, um, like come up with new things to add to the story, and you still have the basic game, but it's like the third fan made version of something coming in. Would you be okay with that?
I think so, yeah.
Well,
Like, there's this one series of RPG Maker games that I really love and is very dear to my heart called Hello Charlotte.
oh,
And a lot of the themes of Hello Charlotte, especially the epilogue visual novel Heaven's Gate,
hmm
um, they explore the themes of derivative works and whether or not a piece of fiction uh, is better. Like, the dichotomy of a piece of fiction existing on its own as a complete whole work with no imperfections versus an incomplete work with perfections that its fandom can add on to. And I love themes like that.
hmm,
um like I want to engage with a work and add on to it myself, and ideally the kind of art that I want to make is art that other people can add on to.
okay,
Like, I love the collaboration that comes with like spaces like VTubing
hmm
or like fandom. Like, I just love engaging with other people, and I love engaging with people artistically.
mm.
Like, that is a crucial experience for me.
Well, it's very intimate
Hmm.
without being grotesque about it. You're exchanging very personal things here and combining them to try to come up with something, or
Yeah.
and that sort of thing. I mean, um, it may come out to be perfect. It may come out to be garbage, and you're not going to know until it happens. Um,
Yeah. But like, I don't care what the outcome is. I care about the journey.
there you go. There you go. So I have one more game to ask you about here, and
Mhm.
it's not quite a visual novel, but um, I get your opinion on it. Um, what about a game like Fallout? Or
Mm,
the
see,
not one or two, but like three, New Vegas, that type of thing, where you've got an open world, you've got a thing you have to finish, but you do have a lot of different pathways that you can go.
mhm. See, it's very fun that you bring up that one because between Fallout and Skyrim, between like Bethesda titles, my game of choice is Skyrim and just the Elder Scrolls in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I find the environment of like the Elder Scrolls a lot more engaging to me. But Skyrim is very much like in that vein, right?
mm-hmm.
Where there's one outcome, but there's so many different pathways and things to do. That's just like I do love those kinds of games.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I I've been thinking about like coming back to Skyrim and just playing it because it's been forever since I last played.
Right.
And I do like the world. I do like the setting. It's very interesting and fun. It's just like I also wish the themes of Skyrim were more fleshed out. Like
Mm.
I feel like some aspects of the game aren't given more time, and that makes me sad.
Mm.
But it also makes me like it also gets my brain going because like, oh, if I were to handle this, how would I do it, you know?
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
it's like one of those things where like in the moment, like in playing, it's unsatisfying, but narratively the possibilities.
Yeah. So does that really affect how you enjoy a game? I mean, you're coming at it from a lot of different angles here. Um,
Hmm.
and is there a game that you'll just put on just because you like the game, but then you start picking it apart as you go?
Um, that's a really good question, actually. Um, like, I guess the closest thing that would come to that is Final Fantasy XIV, which I've been playing a lot of
Hmm
for like the past couple of years or so.
hmm
Um, where like I do play it just to enjoy it, but also I love picking it apart. Um, like as far as like mechanics go, things to do,
Hmm.
like its lore and narratives. Like I care a lot about a story of a game, right?
Right.
Like a game could be shit.
Yeah.
Um, but if it has a good story, I'll grin and bear it. Whereas if a game is mechanically very good but has a very poor story, it's a lot harder for me to feel engaged with playing the game.
Okay. Yeah, I can understand that, but if you look at, always ask that of the artists too, because when
Mhm.
when artists get into a game and it's not and the art style isn't to what they do or what up to their expectations, does that hinder how much they like the game? Usually they say no. Um,
Mhm.
but I certainly, if I was in a game and that it was like about a radio station, I would certainly, if it wasn't a fairly realistic depiction of a radio station, I would be not inclined to like the the the
Mhm.
story. Um,
It's kind of like a write what you know situation, but like in reverse almost,
mhm.
where like play what you know.
Mm,
And like if something that you care about isn't handled in a way that you would like it to be, it's like harder to feel engaged or like respected almost. And like that feeling I definitely get.
yeah, yeah. It's like you didn't really do your research on how this
Mhm.
works. No, that's not how the microphone works. You can't use it like that. That sort of
Mhm.
thing. So if you were to get this visual novel that you want to do together, have you got the idea of the world you want to build?
Hmm. At this moment, no.
Mm,
There is an idea that I've been like kind of developing since I've gone on hiatus, but that's not for a visual novel, that is for a music project, which is another kind of thing that I'm like super into
mm,
where like I don't know how to explain music projects to people who don't know music projects
yeah.
necessarily.
Well, there's
But
you can say that, and people will say, "Oh, they're creating a song, they're creating a this, they're learning how to edit."
yeah,
But so far, I don't think that's anything like you're going to say. So
it's
hit me.
like as much as I want to make original music, I just can't.
Yeah.
I don't have it in me. I I did I went up to middle school when it came to choir, and choir doesn't teach you anything other than how to learn things by ear.
Right.
At least in my experience.
Hmm.
Like I do like singing. I want like the thing that I have set is like I want to cover songs by existing artists, recontextualize it into a narrative of my own,
Oh.
and make like a fun little like story that is like kind of hidden in the videos that I want to make for it. It's just like it is in its infancy. This idea is like not even off the ground yet.
It's interesting as hell, though. It really
Mhm.
is. I mean, the concept. So tell me how far off I am on this, but like you take a song X, and you're not redoing the song necessarily, but
Yeah, I'm just
you're doing it.
singing it pretty
Yeah.
much. I have a couple friends who would do who would help me with like rearrangements of the music
Hmm.
because like some like YouTube content ID, man.
Oh
It
yeah,
is a vicious thing.
yeah. I've been
Um
smacked once or twice by that. Um,
mhm.
and thankfully, all I had to do is edit it a little bit out, and I was fine. Um,
Yeah.
but it's so. Are you looking to? Obviously, the lyrics wouldn't be rewritten because that kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm just like taking what is already written and just slightly recontextualizing it.
putting it in a different
Like
setting.
yeah.
Yeah. Would you change the music at all?
Probably not, no, other than like maybe a original arrangement from
Yeah.
a friend. to get around YouTube Content ID.
Right. I mean, would you change the speed or the pitch of the song?
It depends.
I mean, there are some songs you can definitely take and make, really horrific, brooding songs out of them if you really want to. And I certainly, there are songs that can be recorded completely different ways and still be really good. An example, for all you old folks out there, is the song by Nat King Cole called Misty, which is my wife's name, which is why I remember it. But there is also a version done by Ray Stevens, of all people, that has the exact same words, completely different done, completely different everything to it. Still a fun ballad to somebody named Misty. The song, but it's a very different pace, very different beat. Is that kind of what you're looking for, or completely different meanings in songs?
It's a little tough to explain. Like, the lyrics would not be different. It's just like, I would try and pick songs that fit the characters of the narrative that I want to create, right? And I'm doing this with, like, specifically Vocaloid songs, and I'm picking one Vocaloid producer for each character. So far I have 5, and I think that's gonna be the cap for this story, because I don't think I could juggle anymore. There are some Vocaloid producers whose songs I physically cannot sing, no matter how hard I try. They were not meant for human vocal cords.
No. It's one thing that the Vocaloids have is the ability to go from high C to low Q and not have to breathe. They can sing notes that don't exist, and we can't. And with no break.
They are instruments. I am not.
Yes, absolutely. And it's AI being used as
not necessarily.
Well, it's being used as an instrument, as a tool.
They're not necessarily AI specifically. Most vocal synths are just synths. They're instruments. There are some that use AI technology, not the bad generative AI kind, but just like the kind that modulates the notes and phonemes for you.
Right.
That help the process. That you see that with the program of SynthV, where SynthV vocal synths are so high quality because they use the AI modulation. You can get them sounding like real people, and I think that's neat.
Yeah, it's neat, but at the same time, I don't want to see an Elvis concert of songs he never sang. I get it. That's going to be a little. I mean, your generations can deal with that. My generation is going to.
It's definitely it's for a specific audience, and I that's not to say that I only listen to Vocaloid or vocal synth music. I listen to real people too.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Obviously. I mean, if you're a creative person and you don't listen to at least a little jazz, then.
Oh, absolutely.
What are you not?
I love jazz.
Then that's one of the things that we are really blessed with in this time is that YouTube and other services, but mostly YouTube, have so many jazz performances from the greats, from the late 50s to the early 70s, that I've been on a Bill Evans and Oscar Peterson trip for a long time. You got this is from December 2, 1966, and this is from December 3, 1966. But it's a totally different thing, and you can just listen to it on constant through, and every performance is different. That's what jazz is pretty much about. If you got to have some jazz, I mean, creativity is mental jazz, really, and you can put that on a T-shirt. I won't even trademark it. But so tell me, how did you get this curious?
I don't know. I think part of it is because I am neurodivergent, right? wombo combo of autism and ADHD.
Hmm.
I like learning how things work. I like learning about new things. I constantly seek information
Hmm.
because I just like learning things.
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with
Um,
that at all.
it's just like it's a matter of finding things that are laid out in a way that I can easily digest and I don't feel bored with, right?
Right.
Like I don't do well in school environments. I never have.
Hmm.
Despite the fact that I love to learn. It's just like I can't learn in a classroom setting.
Well, if anybody talks to you for more than 5 seconds, they realize how intelligent you are. So there,
Mhm.
take that compliment there. So,
I will. People say that about me a lot.
yeah.
It's hard to believe sometimes because sometimes I feel like the dumbest person in the room.
Well,
But
you haven't
I'm
been
very
in a room
lucky
with
to
me
have
yet, have you?
I'm very lucky to have friends who validate me and like tell me that I'm not stupid and that I'm like interesting and they learn things from me.
Well, yeah,
Like I'm very lucky to have friends like that.
yeah, you are, and you're living in a time where it's a little more recognized,
Hmm.
what you have, and certainly in the '70s it wasn't recognized
Yeah.
nearly like it is now, and people were more
Hmm.
warehoused back then for that sort of thing. But you've
Hmm.
got the combination of all that, the curiosity and almost probably a driving need at this point to
Yeah.
put something in a way that you can see, digest, file away, and then go to the next thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, which is cool.
Yeah.
And that's pretty amazing. That's like a superpower.
Hmm.
So with that, and with the creativity you have as well, um, I can see why you're wanting to keep finding more projects because
Yeah.
you're never going to run out of worlds to conquer, are you?
Probably not. I'm gonna find something else and my audacity is gonna be like, I wanna do that too. And I'm going to try. Whether or not I will be successful or get too frustrated in the process, it's like a 50-50. Like
Yeah, but
I I I don't know. Like I like to think that I can be basically entirely self-made if I put my mind and like all my effort into it as far as like being a VTuber goes. But I know that's going to lead to burnout and also there are just some things that I can't do.
mhm.
Like no matter how hard I try, I can't do live 2D rigging. I've tried. It's not for a lack of effort. My brain just can't wrap my head around it no matter how many tutorials I watch,
Yeah, yeah.
no matter how much I try and learn.
There's just some things that
I
just
can't do it.
some things just don't stick. Okay, they just keep.
Some things don't stick.
That's all there is to it. And yeah, I in high school I was able to do a little calculus. It did not stick.
Mhm.
It's not there anymore. There's not even a hole where it was in my head. it's,
Mhm.
it's long gone. If you ask me how to figure out for f of x, I am going to hit you with something. Okay?
The instant you start putting Greek and like letters and math, you lose me.
Yeah, it's all gone. It's all gone.
It's all gone.
Yes.
I'm leaving the room. I'm packing up.
That's right. But that is a oh man, I envy the years that you have to continue to search
Hmm.
because you got a long way to go and you're going to learn so many things and you're going
Hmm.
to achieve so many things. Um, and I don't know how old you are. I'm not going to ask, but I know you're younger than me because everybody is. Um,
Like late 20s.
yeah, well, more than double that. So,
Hmm.
yeah, you got a while to go. So you still got so many things, so many adventures, and everything is an adventure for you.
Hmm.
That's cool. That's really cool. That's
When you put it like that, yeah, that is pretty cool.
yeah. That's a great way to go about it because the appreciation that you more than likely end up having for these things is more than the person who walks by something every day and doesn't notice it, or just notices it every
Mhm.
day. That curiosity and want to learn about it and digest it and embrace it, and then now and now it's time to go.
Now I know.
Now it's time to go to something else. That's pretty
Mhm.
awesome. That's pretty awesome. And you found yourself at a time where you've got a chance to speak to the world that is both big and small at the same time.
Mhm.
Big in that you get to talk to so many people. Small in that you can talk to somebody on the other side of the planet, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how does that affect you when you go on? Are you in audiences okay?
Um I don't know. Like the topic of like audiences and like me being watched by people is like I get nervous about it.
Mm-hmm.
I like talking to people and I love like getting to know the people that I do through watching and like being a streamer and having people come and watch me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love that. I think that's fun. At the same time, I've also kind of had a lot of like negative experiences.
Mm.
Like it wasn't actually that too long ago that I had a problem viewer
Mm.
who was just like it was very clear that they were parasocially attached to me
Oh,
somehow.
yeah.
And it I think it started because they were my one active YouTube chatter.
Mm.
So when they would, type in chat, I would always be like chatting with them cuz like it's cool to just have that one regular that you see in your chat and just go, "Hey, how you doing? Hi." um
As long
but
as it doesn't turn into, oh, hey, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and it's like the things that he was saying were becoming gradually more and more absurd as
Yeah.
time went on, and this reached its peak during a donathon that
Yeah.
I did back in August, where I was trying to raise money for a new tablet,
Mm-hmm.
where he was trying to like send me an absurd amount of money.
Mm.
And then the next day, because he had allegedly told his friend that told me that he wired money to his friend so that friend could send it to me. Next day, he's like, "Yeah, that person bought uranium with it," and I'm just like, "What the fuck?"
Bought uranium with it.
Yeah, so I had to let that guy go
Yes.
because
You didn't know you were
it
dealing
was
with.
getting to a point where my emotions were starting to feel like they were being played with a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Among other things.
Among other
Yeah.
things.
You didn't know you were dealing with the head of the nuclear program in North Korea, did you?
Allegedly he was Canadian.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Canadians are usually a little more smooth than that.
I don't know. I've met some crazy Canadians, man.
Yeah, but uranium. I mean, maybe
Yeah, uranium. I don't like.
maybe Tim Hortons donuts or something. But
now, granted, there are people out there who collect like very small samples of uranium that are usually contained safely so that you are not being hit with radiation, right?
Right.
There are people who collect those.
Yeah, and then the uranium glass too. That's out there.
Yeah, uranium glass. Yeah, absolutely. Milk glass also.
Yep.
Like those things are like pretty safe unless they're scratched, in which case get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that.
Yeah. And don't eat it.
Don't eat it. Don't eat off it. Just look at it, keep it in like a cabinet, appreciate it. Don't use it.
Don't put it on a chain and keep it around your neck all the time.
Yeah, that's a quick way to get very sick.
Yes.
But no, yeah, like this like I think this dude was part of my needing to take a hiatus because like after I had to get rid of him, everything just kind of took a nosedive.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
and
I mean,
it kind of sucked, and I'm like like I don't like to be in this place where it's just like I feel like a failure, right?
Right.
Because like I love VTubing. I
Yeah.
love being a VTuber. I love talking with other VTubers. I love watching other VTubers.
Yeah.
I love VTubing as a medium. And now, granted, I think my approach to VTubing as a medium is wildly different from many average VTubers who just want to like play games on stream
Yeah.
without showing their face, right?
Right.
That's part of why I like being a VTuber.
Right.
But I all like as we've established, I love being creative. I love being an artist. I love being a storyteller.
Yeah.
And like part of why I'm a multi-character VTuber is because I want to tell stories with my personas. And like I I hate being in this mind space where it's just like I'm miserable and I don't want to VTube
Yeah.
because like it's either no one's showing up or I'm getting weirdos.
Yeah. Well, I tell you this. I'm not gonna put anything past you. You know, whenever you come back and however you decide to come back, it's going to make an impact. And it's going to be, and you've got the chance with this medium to come back exactly the way you want to be and present the way exactly you want to be. Very rare to be able to do that and still be able to maintain, you know, online relationships, leave talking with them and that sort of thing. But this is a good chance to do that. And frankly, Marble, after talking with you, I'm not putting anything in front of you and say that you won't be able to do it, because I think you can, or you will. I think that you won't stop until you do. That's pretty cool. You're something else.
Thank you.
Absolutely, folks. You're on a hiatus for a little while, but when you do come back, we're going to have a bunch of links to put up, and we'll update them as Marble, as you do come back. We'll update those links. Just let us know, so people can get an idea and ride along this trip with Marble as they, you know, it's a heck of a road, and I really wish that I had those types of tools to enjoy it as much as you're going to. I'm very jealous, but very happy you're able to do it. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.